like that.
You must be used to hear that bird. Normally a bolt.
He's not used to me anymore.
So g'day folks, welcome to another PTP fishing back at Somerset Dam, catching up with Raymond Parry from Obsession Spinnerbaits. So I spruik his spinnerbaits all the time. We catch up every now and again, and this is the second time we've caught up at Somerset Dam. Sitting here on the balcony of the accommodation, sort of reflecting on a couple of days. I got up here Tuesday morning. Ray wasn't arriving until Tuesday afternoon, so I sort of set everything up where we were staying. Got myself on the water and thought I'd do a little bit of a recce, get some red claw pots in. And I guess the best way to show what happened there was to run the tape.
Just wanted to show you this fish. Oh. So up at Somerset Dam, I catch up with Ray a little bit later on today from the Obsession Spinnerbaits, and that's one of his Ghost Minnow Bass Series spinnerbaits in that golden perch's mouth. It's a good fish too. It's been a pretty quiet old morning. I sort of got up here at, wouldn't have been on the water until 8 o'clock. So went out, set a few red claw pots, and I thought I'd come out and have a bit of a play while Ray's making his way to Somerset. And that's the first bite, so wasn't expecting too much, sort of fish in the middle of the day, but that's definitely a reward for effort, that guy. Solid fish. So there he is, 49 centimetres. And there's that spinnerbait I caught him on. He's an old favourite. Placed the skirt on that guy quite a few times. He's had some wear and tear. Just seems to catch fish at Somerset Dam, this particular spinnerbait. Anyway, he's been out of the water long enough. Beautiful fish, absolute stunning fish. Pop him in the water. Oh, he's kicking already. One last look at him. He wants to go. Away he goes. We're on the board. I really love it up here. Really love it up here. So I wasn't filming when I hooked that fish. I've most probably been on the water for a couple of hours now, so that was the first bite. So I figured when I did get a fish, I'll just get some nice footage of it in the water. So just under 50 centimetres. Got to be happy with that. Again, my GM and white bait, so GM and WB in these Obsession spinnerbaits. Had a lot of success at Somerset Dam on these guys, so obviously there's a lot of bony brims in this dam, and to me they represent a bony brim pretty well. Hence why, even though everybody catches fish on blue claw and everything else, I seem to put this one on first every time. Gotcha this time. Oh. So there's fish number 2. And just before I caught that fish, I caught somebody's fishing rod that they obviously lost over the side of their boat. Obviously had a bit of a bird's nest. Yeah, so fish number 2, another little golden perch. Happy days. So that's a cute little fella. 400. Look at that for a backdrop, isn't that beautiful? Pop him in the water. A little swim, off he goes. Right. So I'm going to tell you a funny story. When I arrived this morning, I drove over the top of this bridge. I said to myself, I'm going to come up here and fish. And it produced a fish. I actually got smoked by something much bigger just over there before. So I just got a phone call from Ray. He's just arrived, so I will need to have a couple more casts here, and then I'll need to head back and go and see him at the accommodation. But it's been an interesting morning. I haven't had a lot of bites. I've missed 2 stonkers. Which, yeah, particularly the first one, both of them, the other one just up here, wow. Like it took drag, it went hard left, it went hard right, and then didn't stay connected. So what it was, I don't know. I'm assuming possibly a big bass. Yeah, it's been different. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting too much. It's more of a recce until Ray got here, and then hopefully I can put him on to some fish. So I'm going to give this 6 more casts, and then I'm going to go and pick Ray up.
So as you saw, the fishing was still pretty tough, but I did manage to get a couple of fish, a couple of yellow belly, missed a couple of unstoppables, which I don't think I got the footage of. If it was in there, that one fish was just unbelievable. It just went sideways that quickly. How it didn't stay on the hook, I have no idea. Anyway, so Ray joined me, and what seems to be the case every time we catch up for a fish is not only did he join me, but the wind and the storms and everything else joined us as well. We did have a little bit of success, so I'll show you that footage now. I apologise the fact that I've got no hookup footage for most of this, but look, in the end, the weather was pretty ordinary. The wind was pretty ordinary, so the fact that we caught a few fish was pretty cool. So check this out.
So first bass for the day. Just giving him a little swim. Ray's joined me, and he's having fun with his new reel. Hasn't quite got used to it just yet. Turn around and say good day.
Good day.
Yeah, and we're trying to avoid that at the moment, so hopefully we can pick up a few fish before that hits us. There it is, 41 centimetres of Somerset bass. Caught on the, again on that GM colour in the Obsession Spinnerbaits. Away he goes. Well, they definitely like this little spot here. It has been a good little spot for us.
I tapped the tree, and there was another tap after. Felt the same like another tree.
Okay. We might go over there once I've got that one in. I'll have one more cast out there too. Let him sink, let him sink.
How far you let it sink right to the bottom?
Oh, just off the bottom. I want it coming up the rise.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that Mr. Bass is sitting on that rise. Yes! Look out. Ray's on. Has he got a bass? Better get the net for him.
Nice little yellow.
Bull.
Nice
Not a
little
bass?
yellow. No, yellow.
Oh, good yellow. Well done.
If I was at home, that'd be tea.
Don't leave me hanging. Well done, sir. Well done.
Gentlest little cat.
Okay, so I'm going to let Ray's fish go because he's too busy trying to catch another one. So that's the donut saver. There you go, he's a happy fella, he's got a big grin on his face. And he's got a stand too.
No, that's fishing.
Exactly right. So there it is, 41 centimetre golden perch.
Same as the back.
Give him down there. Come on, give me a little kick, my friend. Away he goes. So no donuts for Ray. My efforts as a guide complete. Thank you for that. No idea when you're going to be able to hear this. Got some red claw pots in this morning, so as Robbie Alexander would call it, this is the impatient check.
So there you go, a couple of fish. Ray's first fish on a spinnerbait at Somerset Dam, so a nice little golden perch. He was pretty stoked, I was pretty stoked, and as you would have seen, there was a fair bit of banter on the boat. So that's what fishing's all about. Having fun, enjoying yourself, and hopefully catching a couple of fish. So day 2 dawned. We'd had the storms pretty much all night, nice drop of rain. And the first thing you noticed day 2 was that the weather had definitely cooled down. It was actually brisk in the morning. It was a lovely morning. But whatever changed, it wasn't a good change as far as the fishing was concerned. I guess the bonus was I'd put the red claw pots in, so here's day 2 in a nutshell, and I'll be back to you shortly.
Oh, it's still there. Oh, that was the first hit for the morning anyway. So, red claw pots, fishing's been pretty slow this morning. So, we're hoping we've got a bit more luck with the red claw. And that would be negative Ghost Rider. I have to say, this feels heavy. That might be a bad thing. There's a couple of stonkers in there.
Yeah.
Look at the size of those. 3 in there.
Well, they don't know about you.
So just hold those up for us, Ray. They're a couple of beauties, those guys. Nice little feed in the tail of them. Yeah. Let's hope the other pots have got a few more as well. Oh, I think I saw some in there as well, did I? Or not?
No, you saw a hole.
What the frig? Oh, look at that. Same thing as yesterday. Something's freaking gone in there. And
hole. And that's had a red claw in it because the bait's been chewed up. And where's your cat bag?
There, it's gone.
The cat bag's gone. Something
is raiding our pots through the top. Because that's a bit rude of them. It's depriving Ray of some lunch.
I've got lunch.
Oh, this has definitely got some in it. Another stonker in there. Look at the size of that one.
As I said, my lunch is getting better.
Wow. Without being silly, that's a stonking red claw. Absolute ripper. Ray wanted me to let it go too, but I said to him, nah, I can't do that. This is the one we tried to retrieve yesterday, but couldn't get at it. But it's got some in it. Look at that.
There's not monsters by any screen.
Oh, I'll tell you what though, what it lacks in size, there's quantity.
What's this, 5?
6 in there. He's got 1. You have a look, that's been...
Well, that rock melon has been raped and pillaged.
Yeah, so I would reckon
And that's been sucked out the side.
Yeah, well and truly. Mr. Ray's on.
It might be bloody big yellow. Got a big thump about it. I prefer a bass actually.
I don't think we're complaining about a fish at this point in time, so.
I'll go this side.
Staying deep, whatever it is. Bass.
Yes. Nice one.
Oh, come here. There we go. Well done.
The first Somerset bass on spinnerbait.
So there you go. So Ray's caught his first bass on a spinnerbait here at Somerset. Just swing him around, tail to me. So not a bad fish, 44 centimetres. You happy with that one?
Oh, bloody hell, man.
So we're just going
good fish.
So we've put a tag in him. Now let him go. He'll give a little kick and then he'll say, see you later.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. We have now one very happy Raymond Parry.
So that's it for another PTP fishing from Somerset Dam. Thanks to Ray for making the trip all the way up from Albury to come and visit, show me some more stuff. As usual, I've gone through his little tray of boxes and skirts and bits and pieces, and I guess in some upcoming videos you'll see some of the things that I chose to put together. It's always nice catching up with him. Don't forget Obsession Spinnerbaits, www.obsessionspinnerbaits.com.au. You can order online there. There's a list of stockists, etc., etc. Ray's a super guy, makes a great little spinnerbait, and we have a lot of fun when we're on the water. So he had a great feed of red claw. I had good fun catching up with him, and I've enjoyed putting this video together. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for PTP fishing. See ya.
Is that the rod you thought you lost?
Yes.
Where's the reel you thought you lost with it?
It's in that drawer right there.
So it's in the boat. After driving back to the boat ramp, looking back and forwards, it was in the boat all the time.
Yes. I never said I was smart. Just catch a fish, would you? I don't need a comedian in the boat.